Today we're diving into our favorite center backs for your next team rebuild. The best part is that all these defenders cost less than 15 million and have a potential rating of around 80 or higher. For each player, we'll discuss their value for money, strengths on the field, and the level at which they make a great addition. Let's get started. Moise Bombito is an incredibly fast defender, possibly the quickest on our entire list. With him, you can execute fantastic counterattacks and cover the whole field to set up an offensive play. Just don't expect too much from his ball control or passing. Overall, he's a great player, especially if you're on a tight budget. His speed allows him to close gaps and stop attacks before they become dangerous. His tackling is decent, but not particularly dominant. He's mainly fast in a straight line, but not very agile. For just around 3 million, you can pick him up from Nice. You'll get a 24-year-old defender with an overall rating of 71 who can grow to 77. He's perfect for clubs looking to climb from the lower divisions to the top. Even if he doesn't fit into your starting 11 anymore, his speed remains valuable. An amazing player for a very low price. Soumaila Coulibaly is truly a beast in the making. His physical presence is impressive and reminds me of Jonathan Tah. He can muscle anyone off the ball, and it takes a really big player to beat him in an aerial duel. Plus, he's very fast, allowing him to close gaps quickly. Just his presence makes opponents avoid one-on-ones and pass the ball to a teammate. However, he's still a work in progress. His tackles aren't great, so he sometimes misses, and because he's big, he doesn't easily get back into the one-on-one. Don't expect too much from him on the ball either. That's not his strong suit early in his career. Coulibaly has a high ceiling and is available for a low price. His market value is around 4 million with an overall rating of 71. He's only 20 years old and can grow to an 82 overall. In my opinion, Coulibaly is a must-buy if you're working with a low budget and aiming for the top. Let me know in the comments which positions hidden gems you want to know about, and I'll find them for you in a future video. Ari MB plays like he has a much higher rating than his 70 overall. He's incredibly fast and can easily close gaps. Plus, he's quite agile, especially when you're jockeying with him. His initial burst of speed makes up for any mistakes you might make. Sometimes he feels a bit sluggish and slow, but that could also be due to the nature of FC25. On the ball, he's a good player who can dribble forward comfortably. Keep the passes simple though, or he might not understand what you want and make odd passes. His original overall is 70, but he already plays much better than that. This bodes well for when he reaches his potential of 81. He's only 21 years old and has a market value just over 3 million with his 70 overall. If you're looking for a defender who can play multiple positions and grow with your club, then Ari MB is your guy. El Hilali is primarily a right back, but he has the qualities to play as a center back too. He reminds me a bit of Lisandro Martinez. His biggest weakness is that he's not very physically imposing in the center of defense, which can be a problem against bigger strikers. However, he makes up for this with his effort and aggressiveness, often positioning himself well between the ball and the opponent. He blocks a lot of shots and, thanks to his agility, can quickly get back into the one-on-one after missing a tackle. On the ball, he's excellent, which isn't surprising since he's naturally a right back. You can pick up El Hilali from Espanyol for around 8 million, and he's only 20 years old. His starting overall is 74, and he can grow to an impressive 81. He's perfect for clubs looking to rise to the top. Plus, he's versatile enough to play both as a fullback and in the center, making him a very valuable player. Jeremiah St-Juste is a lightning-fast defender who can close gaps like no other. His speed also makes him super dangerous on the counter. While he's not the strongest, he has the height to win many aerial duels. On the ball, St-Juste is solid. You can dribble and pass comfortably with him. His biggest weakness is his tackling ability. Sometimes he misses quite badly, but thanks to his speed and agility, he can often recover from missed tackles, though not always. You can pick up St-Juste for around 12 million, and he starts with a 77 overall. At 27 years old, he's close to his potential of 80. So, while he can be an immediate boost to your defense, he won't improve much more in the future. With St-Juste, you know exactly what you're getting from day one. Calvin Bassey is fast and incredibly agile. If you miss a tackle, his agility often gives you the chance to quickly recover. Especially when jockeying, he can stay close to attackers. He rarely misses tackles and is physically very strong, easily outmuscling most attackers and rarely losing aerial duels. However, his weak point is his play on the ball. Once he wins possession, you need to pass it to a teammate as quickly as possible. Dribbling and passing aren't his strong suits and can lead to dangerous situations if he's careless. His current market value is around 11 million, and at 24 years old, his best years are still ahead of him. His current overall is a solid 76, but he can grow to a strong 82. If you're looking for a player who can grow with your club and anchor your defense for a relatively low price, Bassi is your man. Saul Coco is very strong on the ball. He can keep it close and make good passes, making him perfect for a team that plays possession football and builds from the back. He has enough speed to close gaps, but he feels big and heavy. Coco is a great man marker and an excellent tackler. However, if he misses a tackle, he's often out of the play because he lacks the agility to quickly get back into the duel. He's clearly a physical presence on the field with his height and strength, and he also has a great shot in his arsenal. You can pick up Saul Coco from Torino with a market value of around 10 million, despite his long-term contract there. At 25 years old, he has a starting overall of 75 and can grow to a potential of 82. An excellent player for a rebuild. Jorel Hato is undoubtedly the best player on this list. He's super fast and incredibly skilled with the ball at his feet. He can push up into the midfield during build-up play and even act as an extra attacker when space allows. Every pass he makes is crisp and accurate, allowing him to play a crucial role in the team's build-up. His speed also helps defensively, as he can close any gap and, thanks to his agility, never fully loses a one-on-one. His biggest weakness is a slight lack of physical presence, which means a strong striker can sometimes hold him off the ball. Hato is only 18 years old and has a market value of 13 million. He's a highly sought-after talent in career mode, so you might need to dig deep into your pockets and act quickly. In previous career modes, we've seen him quickly join a top club with a high overall rating. He starts at 75 overall but can grow to an impressive 88. Definitely a purchase with an eye on the future. Jaden Oosterwolde is primarily a left back, but his stats make him an excellent fit as a center back too. His biggest strengths are his incredible speed and long legs. With his speed, he closes gaps effortlessly, and his long legs make him surprisingly good at tackling. Although he's officially a left back, I think he might be even better suited as a center back. Thanks to his height, he wins many aerial duels and can push forward during build-up play. He's a decent dribbler, and his passing is reasonable, though you shouldn't expect pinpoint through balls from him. Oosterwolde is the most expensive player on this list, but for good reason. You can pick him up for around 16 million, mainly due to his potential. He starts with a 76 overall at 23 years old, but can grow to an impressive 85. Standing at 6'3", he's an imposing presence both as a left back and in the center. And with Jaden Oosterwolde, that brings us to the end of this video. Did we miss any players? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.